This is Gerald Bass, G Bass Wealth Tips, creator and founder with the Rise of the 1%. And I want to welcome you to this exclusive segment today with some superstars when it comes to entrepreneurship and when it comes to business. If you don't know, we actually have a Rise of the 1% six-figure intensive coaching program. And today I actually have some of our students who have been a part of that program or even still a part of that program at this particular time. And they've had like a great amount of success. And so I wanted to interview them today just for basically them to be able to let you know who they are, what they do. And I'm going to ask them some questions in regards to their journey from them getting started with us in the program to the successes that they've had up until this point. So first I have Miss Lakeisha Hamilton. How you doing?
I'm fine, Coach. How you doing?
Hey, that's great. That's great. I'm outstanding. And you all the way out on the West Coast, right?
I am. I'm in Arizona. Yes.
There it is. Awesome. And then we have Mr. Antonio Millhouse.
How's it going? How's it going?
Doing great. Doing great yourself.
Doing great, man. Can't complain. Glad to be on.
Awesome. I'm glad to have you all on, and thank you for taking your time out to hop on as well. And so with that said, let's dive in. So Lakeisha, we'll start off with you ladies first. Lakeisha, if you could basically tell our audience today, you know, who you are and basically what you do.
My name's Lakeisha Hamilton. I'm actually a real estate investor / wholesaler, so I do a little bit of both. But my main niche is wholesaling real estate. And what I do is I teach individuals how to find their buyers and the sellers of their properties, and we put them together and we just collect a great fee, a big fee.
Okay, awesome. Great stuff. Great stuff. And Antonio, if you could tell our audience today who you are and what you do.
All right. So, like you said, my name is Antonio Millhouse out of Atlanta. I specialize in helping entrepreneurs, you know, with getting more lead sales and more profits in their business utilizing the unlimited potential of Instagram. And it's been a phenomenal journey thus far.
Awesome. Awesome stuff. So I basically have a question for both of you all, and both of you all can give your answers to this question.
Okay.
So a lot of times when I do like strategy session calls with potential clients for our Rise of the 1% six-figure intensive coaching program, a lot of people don't think they know enough or they don't have enough knowledge to be able to teach or to be able to start a business where they teach other people things around their knowledge and expertise and what they know. So what would you all say? Like, do you have to know everything about a particular niche or a subject before you actually start a business around your knowledge and expertise, or create a product or create some type of coaching program, what have you? Like, what would you all say with you all getting involved in the Rise of the 1% six-figure intensive coaching program, and we helping you develop courses and develop your own programs? Do you feel you have to know everything before you actually start a business like this? And either one of y'all.
To be honest, Coach, starting out, I did. I thought I had to know everything, ins and out of the business. So I'm pretty sure that anybody that's starting out, they would think the same. But when I came aboard the Rise of the 1%, I found out that wasn't true. So basically, you do not have to know everything starting out. But it's a lot of people around you that know what you don't know, and you know it's a lot of delegating you can also do. And you guys have a system that will help people out, with funneling your deals and everything. So yeah, of course, starting out, you would think that, and I'm pretty sure that 95% of the people starting out in business, they would think that as well. But no, you do not have to know everything.
There it is. All right. How about you, Mr. Mills?
Well, you know, definitely, first of all, definitely agree with Lakeisha. I mean, I was like that myself, feel like I had to know everything. But at the end of the day, it's not about having to know everything. It's just about how fast and how quick are you able to implement and learn. And I feel that people be trying to figure out, well, I need to know how to do this. They holding their own self back. By that time, you're trying to figure out how to do X, Y, Z. You know, missed out on money that you could have been making. You know, just by lack of implementation or taking action. I mean, at the end of the day, just like you said, like Lakeisha said, just find somebody who's skilled or knowledgeable or have some type of experience in whatever it is that you're doing and learn from them. That's the quickest way that you can
Right.
really learn the game. So at the end of the day, just take action. Don't try to overcomplicate things, and just take action. As simple as that. But no, you don't have to know everything.
Yeah, and just like with my case, business has actually picked up. I don't have enough time to create my funnels and do a lot of X, Y, and Z. So I hire people that's in the 1% rise of the 1% community to actually I delegate that task to other people. And Antonio as well, with the logos and graphic design. I don't know how to do that, and I don't have time to learn how to do that. So he does that. So it's just really basically like delegating things to other people. You don't have to know everything. It's all about delegating.
That's right.
It is. Delegating, outsourcing, absolutely. I love both of you guys' answers. So let me ask you this, the difficulty, and I know Lakeisha keeps speaking on funnels too, like the difficulty level of getting clients once you have a business up around your knowledge, expertise, or you're creating a product, course, educating, teaching people, or a coaching program, consulting, or you have a service-based business. What would you all say is the difficulty level of getting inquiries, meaning people that have an interest in your course or interest in your program, or even getting customers and clients for your course? Like, what was the difficulty level for you all, and even up to this day?
Oh, you got it, Lakeisha?
Let me think on it, Antonio. You go ahead.
All right. All right, great question, Gerald. So, the thing is this. I only find things, or I won't say I find things, but people will only find things difficult if they believe it in their mind. Because at the end of the day, if you have the proper mindset and believing before it's already began that you're going to make it happen, then that's all that really matters. Because think about it, whatever you think about, that's what you attract. So if you're thinking, oh, this is going to be hard, nobody ain't going to do this or support me, or whatever the case may be, then that's what you're going to attract. But when you just come out the gate and just have a strong belief system and just say, I don't care what it takes, I believe that this is going to make, it's going to happen regardless. Because at the end of the day, you just have to have the proper mindset starting off, because a lot of times that's one of the things that people lack, is they always focusing on the negative versus the positive. So I would just say, just start thinking on the positive side in the beginning, instead of trying to wait down the road to start believing. You need to start believing now, and not when things ain't going the way that you wanted to go. So that's my take on that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true. I want to piggyback on what he said as well. And I've been working with an individual that she doesn't have the proper mindset. Instead of coaching on how to develop how to do real estate, I'm actually helping her develop her proper mindset. Right. But when I came in, I had the proper mindset, but my biggest thing was my why I had to do it. A lot of people do not have that proper mindset, but they know what they need to do. They know what they need to get done, within a few weeks or whatever. So therefore, that should be the motive right there, right behind everything. Even if you don't have the proper mindset, you have to have bills to bills has to be paid. Car don't have to be paid, anything. So, if your why is big enough and you know what you have to do, I think from my experience, how it just manifests itself, because you'll make it happen if you know you need to make it happen, especially being a single parent. And, I have 2 girls and a son, but my 2 girls, they actually eat up a lot of my income. So, you want to keep a roof over your head. You want to do a lot of different things, and a lot of different things I wasn't able to do growing up. I wanted my kids to experience. So that was my why. And I had the mindset, but a lot of people don't have that mindset, but they do know what they need to do at the end of the day. So that should be able to push you right there. Why you have to make it done.
So having the right mindset, and like you say, even if you don't have the right mindset at the beginning stage, it's just knowing your why. What's the motivation? What's the fuel to get it done? Right? Exactly. Exactly. As you notice, they're not really talking about technical stuff when it comes to getting clients. They're talking about having the right mindset. You have the right mindset. You come in already believing, and not only just believing, but like Lakeisha say, having a clear picture of accomplishing the things that you need to accomplish within whatever time frame that may be. It's going to happen for you. You put in the work, it's going to happen for you. So we're not going to get into the technical stuff. We'll talk about how we can get into the technical stuff at the end of this. But as you can see, that's pretty much what it takes. So, all right, my last question for you all would be the importance of charging higher prices for your products and services. You create a product, information product, or a course, or you create some type of coaching program, consulting program, what have you, or you have a service-based business. The importance of charging premium pricing, meaning higher prices, versus charging lower prices. Like the importance of charging $2,000 or $2,500 or up for your product or service versus charging like $100, $200, $300. Y'all talk about that.
I feel like it's the value. If you bring in value, you can charge that much, and that really separated the tire kickers from the people who really wanted to make some money in the business. So from my experience of charging, like my course was $1,500. You know, I know you're serious if you're paying $1,500. You know, I know you're very serious if you're willing to pay $5,000. And it's not all about charging less. I think it's more the value that you bring. You know, so that's my take on it.
Great stuff.
Awesome stuff. Yeah, I agree with Lakeisha. And the thing is, the difference is because the value is key. A lot of times people want to know, well, how can I make some money? Well, how valuable can you become to the marketplace? All right. And not only that, I just feel like if you really have an income goal that you really want to hit, charging low, going for the low-hanging fruit, you're not going to get there quicker. But I know when you have something of value and something of a high price, then I know that it's going to take you to get there quicker versus selling something low as $100. Like right now, I'm currently working on my Instagram cash flow mastery course, and with its value at $19.97, starting off, my goal is to make $5,000. So I did the math. I only have to bring in 3 clients, and I'm already at my goal. So just imagine you selling something for $100. Guess how long it's going? Just know how long it's going to take you to get to $5,000 if that's something that you desire. But just by me pricing it at where I've got it pricing at, and from Gerald telling me where he feels that it's valued at, I said, okay, just 3 clients, I'm already at $5K. That's a no-brainer. So at the end of the day, it's just all about pouring value into, you know, your clients or anybody that's getting on your product or service. Because at the end of the day, the more value you share, the more income. So don't focus on the income, just focus on the value. And once you focus on the value, I just feel that the income is going to come by default. So that's my say-so on that.
Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. I love it. I love it. And in closing, I mean, I know, Lakeisha, you're going to put your screen back on, too. There you go. That is technology. But yeah, Lakeisha, so, I mean, I know you generated some income being in the program. Give them a roundabout, of income, a roundabout.
I think it was that first 2 weeks, I think, Coach.
Right.
$3,000 that first 2 weeks, and I think that was just 2 clients.
Right.
So we were actually in a coaching session, I think, when that second one came in, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow.
Yeah. So that was just like the first 2 weeks of the coaching session. Awesome. And most importantly, it was basically like the things that you were saying in that. And I remember you kept saying about consistent. You have to be consistent. You have to bring value. So I take that with me, you know, through my career right now. That's all I keep hearing. Consistent, being consistent and creating value. So that really stuck with me during the coaching session.
This is in value. I love it. How about you, Antonio? What you looking like? Let's give him a roundabout, you know. Get them a
Okay.
clear picture of when you take this information we're sharing in this interview seriously, you got to impact and serve people the type of income that you can generate. I mean, you can be rewarded for that.
Right, right. I know it's in the thousands. I know I can say that because I can remember, you know, starting off. It didn't even take me long to have my very first $1,000 day, with the program, and I remember this day very vividly. You know, I was actually in church getting ready to dismiss. We doing the benediction, and I get a notification. Golden Globe and I sent you $1,000. I was like, what? Like, I had to look at my phone, like, you know how they pray when they get ready to dismiss. I was like, Lord, hold on 1 second, let me check this. I was like, man, I was just so excited. But, you know, just by being through the program, man, you know, we done made thousands. And even on top of me doing Instagram management for clients on top of that. So, I mean, it's been some great income that came out of this program, and just getting and hiring a coach. That's key, hiring a coach. Right, someone that can get you to point A to point B faster and to get you to that desired result. So, man, it's been a phenomenal journey, and I'm excited, and we still growing. And not only that, but we getting ready to close another $1,000 deal, right?
Right.
So, I mean, like, it's all about elevating and continue to pour into the people, give more value, man, and, you know, it's possible if you just believe it.
Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. Lakeisha, your picture froze. You still there? Hey, Lakeisha froze. But we coming up to the end anyway. But look like she froze. But yeah, so this has been some great information. I definitely appreciate Lakeisha and Antonio taking the time out their busy schedules to hop on and share that valuable information with you. You know, these are students for the Rising 1% Six-Figure Intensive Coaching Program. They've done very well in the program, and that's why I wanted to come on and share this information. And here's the thing. Since you stuck around to the end of this interview, if you're serious, meaning you currently have a job right now, you may be looking to create an additional stream of income, or if you have a business, you want to create multiple streams of income, or if you already have a service-based business or you're a coach or consultant, you're looking to attract more high-value clients. I have a training that I'm going to actually put the link to up in the description. It's a training, absolutely free web class, okay, that I'm going to give you access to. It's the 7 steps to creating a highly profitable and coaching and consulting business around your knowledge and expertise, and land your first high-value client in 32 days. So if you want to basically get a little bit more training and education and really find out the processes it takes to develop the programs and the products that Antonio and Lakeisha talked about on this call today, then you want to go over to www.geraldbass.com/7steps. Again, www.geraldbass.com/7steps. The link should be up in the description. It's a free web class. Training is valued at $9,997. Okay, $9,997 of training is valued at, but I'm gonna give it to you for absolutely free. All you have to do is click the link up in the description and put your name and email in the form before we decide to take it down. Okay, because a lot of people are like, why are you giving away this information for free? I mean, I'm literally showing you the exact processes to get your coaching and consulting business up from scratch, or service-based business up from scratch, and land your first high-value client within 32 days. Or if you're already a coach or consultant and have a service-based business, you're looking to generate more high-value clients weekly with predictability for your business, you want to go through this training immediately. So just click the link up in the description. And also feel free to share this video around with anybody else on Facebook or Twitter that you feel that could benefit from this. Drop a comment below if you have any questions for any last one of us that was on this call today. And once again, like I said, I thank you, Lakeisha. I know the screen is still froze over there. But I thank you, Antonio, as well.
You're absolutely welcome.
For hopping on here. I definitely appreciate you. And with that said, this is Gerald Bass, G-Bass Sport Tips, creator and founder with the Rise of the 1%. Have a phenomenal day on purpose.